Well, hello, boys and girls. It has been some time for sure, but I am back finally. I apologize for the long delay. Went away a little bit for the holiday season. Hung out with some family. I had some turkey, some late turkey. Watched some football with the fam. Did some things. But I'm back. Zeta Flies here. Z Money 32010. Back at it again. And season 3 is underway. Season 3 is upon us. And a few things changing up this year here. Let's see, Braxton Berrios, that hasn't changed. But the one thing that has changed is the man throwing the ball to Braxton Berrios. You're not going to see a whole lot of QB draws either, I'll tell you that. They got a rookie. No more Balake Bortales. No more Blake Bortles. He's gone. Made a trade with, of course, the good friend Jptebow. He drafted actually two solid quarterbacks, and I traded with one of them. So now, you got the man Kevin Roy. That's another one right there, Ross Soleil. He's a fullback. But
here we go. Green.
Kevin Roy, he's a solid QB. Not much of a burner. He's about like a 68 in speed. But 98 throw power. He's better across the board in every accuracy rating. As you can see, I just threw the ball to good old Tevin Coleman now. Tevin Coleman's the new running back I also got from Jptebow. Because I wanted to get someone a little bit better than James White. I still have James White. I'm looking to deal him, so I'm trying to get rid of him. No one's biting right now, so we'll see how that goes. He might just be one of those guys I hold until his until his contract's up, which is next year. So we'll see how that goes. But it's definitely a guy I'm going to enjoy having, because now I have the two-headed monster of Derrick Henry.
Now let's go! Green 39!
Do stuff like this now. Tevin Coleman a little more elusive, a little faster on the outside, on the edge.
Hurry up, here we go!
Get the pride of Rhode Island playing right tackle for me now. Got a rookie there. His name is Corey Fisher. Oh boy, that's going to be a struggle. Corey Fisher, my new right tackle. He is freaking solid. Got him like a 5th round. Great pick. I was very lucky.
Hurry up, here we go! Green
Everyone else is
39!
doing the same, so as of right now. I take my time calling plays. I'm just sprinting through it because I'm excited. I'm excited for this new season. I'm currently 1-0. Got the first week win. Got a little good feel for some guys, and now week 2, put the team on display for you guys and see how you guys think of the new lineup. Gotta make sure I have good protection, take my time, making sure I call out all the blitzes.
Watch you now, Barney!
Gotta have no scramble now. I have no scramble. I gotta make sure I get the ball out on time. This is probably gonna be the last year you're gonna see Demaryius Thomas, because that boy's getting old.
Hurry up, here we go!
So
Green 39! Green 39!
It's also crazy to think that the guy who had won the season this past year was not Jptebow. Jptebow lost in the AFC Championship after he beat me. It was not Dylan either, who is the Lions. He actually didn't.
Now let's go!
He might have lost in the first round. He did lose in the first round. Excuse me. Apologies. Oh, that's the new guy too. That is little Michael Black. He's 6'8", 265-pound tight end that I drafted as well. He's on the team. But
hurry up, here we go! 319!
the Browns, who has Marcus Mariota running the show, he had, I think he had 2 losses earlier this season, and I was one of them. I beat him earlier in the year.
Here we go now!
And he won the whole thing. He won it handily, too. He scored a lot of points. His offense is always very good. Has never been a bad offense. It's always been his forte. The thing with him is that his offense really kind of stifled, or overmatched Jptebow, whose defense is the best defense in the league. So the best defense versus best offense. And the offense won. Jptebow, that guy, just like Jptebow has my number, that guy has his. But now I'm playing Jptebow 2. I'm playing our good friend Jptebow. I'm playing his brother. His brother is newly added to the league. He's pretty damn solid. Not to, I don't think he's. Oh, we'll find out, I guess. But this is the first time I ever played Jptebow, James, and we'll see how this goes. Oh man, we'll see. But Jptebow coming at you live. This is EP. Playing for the Trendy Gamer crew. Trying to get another dub. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. If you guys are tuning in today, just let me know who is here. I appreciate all the support, love, whatever you want to call her. Let me get this game underway here. Let me let them know. Invite sent. Brother. Here we are. Monday night primetime game. Let's see what I got for uniforms this week. Let's see what I want to do. I am the home team. Can I wear my reds? Let me see if I have the red unis. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, Jptebow. Thank you for saying good luck, but I know it's complete bull because I know you want your brother to beat me. And it's cool. I understand. Family over everything. But you know what? You know what? It's fine. It is okay. I'm gonna go color rush. I'm wearing the reds. I'm gonna change it up though. I wanna go blue pants. Someone. I'm gonna go blue pants. Red. I have blue socks. Color rush socks on. And I'm good to go. And we are good to play here. JP. Yeah, he's probably Jets. Good luck, sir. Here we go. So we have Mike Evans on the outside. I also got to remember that he has a complete speed threat in Will Fuller. Probably playing the slot. So I got to make sure I have my speed guy lined up with him at all times. Speed on speed, brother. Speed on speed. Kevin Roy, man.
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2.
Jptebow, don't be watching my stream and then tell them what I'm doing either.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Set now on second down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, Murray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here we go. What? None.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Grand 38.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's go. What? None.
A toss to Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points.
Let's pull that down. It's going to work.
Look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go.
Let's go. Much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Hot.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Some easy blocking he's going
They
to
tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roy, quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he stopped immediately there. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10
That's
yards.
a 1st down. That was the most obvious 1st down.
3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That's awful.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown.
Power run game, baby.
Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are in for 6.
Oh!
And this is up and
Good
good
bid,
to make it
good
7-3.
bid. Also, if you hear banging, my girlfriend is drilling some wood right now, and I'm not making that sexual even a little bit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Going with a screen for Murray. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he's taken
He likes
down,
that halfback
able to
draw out
slip
of that
across
formation,
the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Brissett, incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
On third down, Brissett. He's got Evans. And he'll have it past
I was trying to sit on
the
it.
40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. On play action, Brissett. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Second down.
Yep.
And he fires one.
Good job, perfect. Let's go.
Picked off by the
Vontaze!
Perfect. He's at the 40.
You better outrun that man.
10.
Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown. Buffalo.
Ooh.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Bend don't break, baby. Bend don't break.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. New York set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He might have to take, he wants to take a shot though, doesn't he? Let's put points up. I imagine he doesn't want to take it into halftime.
free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
He hasn't exactly taken a whole lot of
Game
time to
clock
get rid
sitting
of the ball,
at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Brissett from the gun on
they're going to call pass interference. So I read it. So I hopped all over it.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled?
Bullshit. I have a
Return
right to the
yardage.
football.
Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Let's go.
I have a right to it.
Right back to him on first down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Brissett sets to throw it. And a catch right side by Evans. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive
Lowry.
basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
That's in the end zone, huh? Wow, good punt. Good punt, Jay.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. Operating from the gun, Roy. Flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Roy. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Set. 3-19.
To throw again. Roy on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw. Roy. And able to connect with Barrios. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He got 29 yards that time. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 90.
Throwing on 1st down. Roy. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Detroit!
On first down, Roy.
Shoot.
Trying to improvise. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Buffalo. Braxton Berrios.
Braxton.
As time expires in the first half.
Time for days.
Will add on to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation.
Can't give me a century, man.
With the receiver because remember it's a spot foul and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Adrian, I'll take what I can get, my dude.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot
I don't know if I can do that. Am I allowed to do that?
When he gets rolling,
that was completely off on a whim. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I'm going to run the ball to the middle because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I just put Tevin Coleman at that wideout spot to run that end around. Am I allowed to do that?
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
I put Tevin Coleman at that wideout spot to run that end around.
Got the lead. You're not ready to go into that.
Am I allowed to do that, Adrian?
To close the game out.
Don't think so? Okay.
The running game can really benefit your team right now.
Get Braxton run it then when I want to run it. I have a new piece. I'm trying to find ways to put them in as much as possible.
On second down, here's Henry.
Ah, make one block, Kenny.
Take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
There's no safety.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard. Leopard. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
On first and 10. Roy.
Oh, I had him. I needed like an extra second.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Got 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He digs him partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Now, Barney, Barney.
On third down, Roy. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Anything you can do.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space.
See, I can't send all out because he has Will Fuller.
If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Really tough.
Didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And
Yo, Ryan Jptebow, after this game, play some Fort Dix.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Run that play again, right at me.
From the gun, here's Brissett.
Oh my goodness.
The big D lineman.
Haven't you learned your lesson, man?
Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of
throws
you got to hit. He's wide open right there.
He didn't fool me twice.
Get it to him, don't you think?
And those
he got lucky on the pass interference call.
Every time he's dropped a
Third
pass.
time, man. I'm all on it.
Miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Come on, let's go!
Out of the gun, Brissett.
Yeah, I hate you right now.
On to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's see if I can do
We're
this
into the
here.
second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll just punch it. Great kick. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
They called it roughing.
They knew they were going to have
Vec Lowry, you dummy.
All out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They'll cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
I went for it.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on fourth down leads to 1st and 10.
Halfback draw.
Now Brissett. And this is caught by Evans. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Here we go!
They'll throw again. Brissett. And this is incomplete.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it.
Mercy.
Intercepted.
Oh, they're going to make him turn around. I'm still going to make it.
29. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Hit the Dougie. The Madden Dougie.
Wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Prater for the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Perfect.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play.
I'm sorry, dude.
For a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it again with Henry.
I went for it.
Take it down here just shy
I
of
went
15
for
at
it.
the 16
I could have just
line.
bowled him.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
But I take a
Third
chance.
quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong
Everyone
run
usually
game
goes
can
super
really
low on
benefit you. Stayed in
Henry, so I
bounds and
just
kept the
decided
clock
to try
going.
to take a
I
shot
like
at
all
it.
the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Again with Henry.
He did a good job by attacking the trap hole.
Time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Leopard! Leopard! Over!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! Over!
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
New York set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I
This
can't
is the
wait to
time
see
that
what
he
they
should be
decide to
starting
do with
to
play
use
caller,
different
because
plays and
a
formations and
one-play
stuff and
drive,
seeing
we
what
throw
else
an
works.
interception. A lot of people think
I think he could be very good. He just uses a lot of the same stuff.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get
Like he uses
confidence
like
in him, and let him fling another one.
too many of the same formation, like different plays, but
When
just
you run
too
a
many of the same
screen pass
formation.
really
He doesn't use
well,
enough.
you gotta like the look of it
enough
because so many
diversity yet
parts come
to be
together
very
to
good.
make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the backs
You know, that's what's gonna hurt him is that if I can, any guy in this league really is. If I can come out and know what formation you're going to be in every play, at least I can set my team up and be like, if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me with this play or this, you know.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
I'm taking a shot.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
If I'm him, I'm taking a shot.
Right now.
I called it.
It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important
My
part
girlfriend's asking if I can smell that. It's either she's using some kind of burning material or she farted. I'm going with the latter.
Trusted confidant is on the sidelines. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Where Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Again, it's Henry. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Just feed the power, man.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
Zach
having to
Martin's
hang
on
out
the left
all day
side,
and
so
play
he's
doesn't
pulling
exactly
over
play
to
to
the
your
right.
advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Watch the twist. Watch the gun, 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 gun. 58. Gun, 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 gun.
On 3rd and 2, Roy. This one left side caught by Barrios. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Over, 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 over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard
boy.
from the 34.
Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
Swizzle.
1st and 10.
I know exactly what he's going to do. Linebacker fire. Or that's what he's been doing, so.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
3-19! All right, now look at 56.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And it gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And the busy night for Henry continues.
I lost yards.
He went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Blue 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to.
And I'll end up short.
All runs on this drive.
I'll get 150 yards rushing total between the two.
3-19!
I'll take it. It's a pretty good game for both of them. It's pretty solid. And that'll do that one. We go to 2-0 on the year. Another win for me. Pretty solid, I'll say. Pretty solid, I'd say. And let's see here. Oh, that's another rookie right there, Mackey. He's my 4-3 defensive tackle, getting a little bit of P time there. Check out the ratings. He's not great. Like, he's nothing special, but no block shed for a rookie who's like 22 years old. It's not bad at all. So I'll take that. I'll keep doing the run stop. So that's all I need him for is doing the run stop. Block shed needs to keep going up. He'll keep getting better. That's gonna help. So there's that. Alright, I got the Broncos next week, and I got Christian, and then I got Jptebow, so we'll see how that all pans out. Alright, not bad. What did Kevin Roy do that game? Did he do anything like spectacular? I don't even think I threw the ball too much. 119, yeah. 7 for 9. 7 for 9. 1 touchdown pass, and that was the deep ball. I'll take what I can get, my man. I'll take what I can get. But guys, thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned, because this week, now that football season's over, I'll be able to get home a little earlier. My dog is going to say this as well. I'll get home a little earlier, and I'm going to be able to play a lot more, and I'm going to be able to stream a lot more, getting back to that 4 or 5 days a week thing where I stream for a few hours a day. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. That'll be it for me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a swell week, and I will see you guys next time.